I'm Jessica Volkman. I'm a realtor in the South Puget Sound area. I will be summarizing the steps for those of you who plan on selling your house in the upcoming year, so that way you can know what to expect when you decide to hire a listing broker. So of course, as a client, it starts with you. So what I always like to do is talk to you about your whys, your goals, your dream outcome. What is it that you're trying to accomplish with your move? So if we can schedule a virtual appointment, or if I can even sit down with you in person and go through the house with you and in detail figure out what makes sense for you to maximize the value of your home, and also tell you kind of the tips and secrets that we've learned in our experience of how to sell your home at the most value possible. Clients always want to know, what is it that they should work on in their house? What is the most important project that they should focus their energy and money into before they list for sale? And that's definitely something you want to talk to your realtor about. In my experience, people have all these ideas and get excited about things, but they're not necessarily the best way to focus their energy. So I'd love to walk through your house with you and talk about what it is that would optimize the value of your home, help it sell the fastest and for the most money, and also keep you from wasting any money or any time on something that just isn't worth putting your energy into if you plan on leaving. Once we've figured out how much money that you should invest and how much energy you should invest in anything, any projects in your home, the next thing is to talk about marketing. So we'll spend some time and we'll figure out the best marketing strategy for your home. My team is very focused on the most up-to-date strategies, so we definitely get into social media platforms, advertising. We have a professional advertising team that works with us to get your home out there as much as possible and as many eyes on it, because ultimately, the more people that see your home, the more showings you'll have. The more showings you have, the more likely you are to get the most value out of your home. So once all of that marketing goes out and your home is on the market, you've found a buyer that wants to buy, maybe even 2 or 3 if we're lucky and we're in a strong seller's market. Sometimes you can end up with multiple offers. So our job at that point will be to go back and forth with the buyer's agent and negotiate the strongest deal for you possible. So that could include not only the price, but also what you're looking for as far as timeline and any details about your house that maybe the buyer's asking to keep something that you don't necessarily want to give away, or to pay some costs on their side that you don't necessarily want to pay. So those are all the details that we work through with the contract before you decide who you're going to choose as your buyer and get the most money out of your listing as we possibly can. The last thing that people always want to know is the process. So once your home's sold, you're under contract, we have an administrative team that is amazing. So they will help you from the contract point to close. And of course, I'll be involved every step of the way as well. But all that paperwork, everything that needs to happen as far as negotiating on the inspection and all the details about closing at the very end, we're gonna hold your hand through that process and make it as smooth and easy as possible for you. So if you think you're getting ready to take that first step, you're thinking about selling your home in the next year, it's a great idea to at least sit down with your realtor and start to discuss the details of what needs to happen to get your home ready for sale. I'm happy to schedule that virtual appointment or come over and walk through your home with you and start to give you ideas of how this process works in more detail, because of course this is an overview and there's a lot more to it, but I'm happy to help. So reach out to me and we can set that appointment up.